Good morning, everyone, to all my friends out in YouTube land, my subscribers. Okay, the new vise, well, newer vise for me didn't have much of an anvil to it, as you can see. Not the anvil, that's just part of the adjustment. That's what there is of an anvil. I needed more of an anvil, so I decided to make me one. Some of the scrap steel. So I welded me one up, and like so. Just tighten it up, and you've got it. I thought, well, there's possibly a better anvil than this that I can make. So guess what? At the flea market, Treasure Isle, at that. Look what I found. I'm thinking, well, we know it's older than I am, and I'm almost 61, that this is part of a kiddie train ride track. So, I gave a couple of bucks for it, and look what happens. If I don't mash a finger doing this. So, give me just a second or so. And, oops, okay. A little bit more here, open, if it don't fall off. Try to do this on one hand, of course. And it fits down the jaws perfectly. And here we go. Now that works on a great anvil for me and a small metal top table. Perfect fit. No cutting, no welding. Couldn't ask for a better deal. Now, undo this. That should do it. So I got the one I made, which works. If I need a heavier duty one or bigger one, I've got it. Now I thought to myself, I'm going to need a part of a metal top table to work on at times. And it does the trick. Some more scrap. Part of the round part of this is of the flea market, but not Treasure Isle. The one down on Pleasant Avenue here in Hamilton, Ohio, that I got that from. And voila, metal top table. And I can weld on it too, if I so decide to. More than likely not. I don't want to get anything that's welded to it. So there you are. Now another project I'm working on a 20-ton hydraulic jack or bottle jack is this right here. Got it at the Springfield car show swap meet. 20 bucks used, not bad. I fiddle with it and get it working better than what it is. So that'll be a fall project and be able to use it next spring. We'll see how that goes. And of course there's my scrap collection and all kinds of miscellaneous scrap pieces. That's from that Hamilton Pleasant Avenue flea market. There's some other pieces from White's Flea Market in Brookville, Indiana. Some of the flea markets I go to. So there you have it. Now, give me a second, I'm going to show you something I'm in the process of working on. Now, homemade but antique scissor jack from the car show swap meet, Springfield, Ohio, Clark County Fairgrounds. Now, all I haven't done so far is put the transmission on, which I'm going to put the PG on it and see how this works. This is the adjustable part for my angle that I need. That's for low clearance if I'm just on the floor, and I got the floor jack, which is to the left under my table. And I've also come up with, devised the idea of a straight axle for a front wheel drive car to jack the whole rear end up at one time. Still in process, but I think it's going to work. So in the near future, before it gets too cold in the garage or the shop, I will bring you an update on this And that, once I get the transmission on it, see how it works, and we'll go from there. And I did build the rolling box for it, bed frame. And the coasters, or not coasters, sorry about that, but the rollers, the wheels. We shall see. But this is all in process. Work in process. This and that piece right there for my floor jack. Depending on the clearance I have on the floor, what I'm doing. For transmission, but that's for the straight axle on the back, and my 010 Aveo. And for other vehicles, I haven't looked up the information on the same type of straight axle that will fit for the rear end, or a front wheel drive that is. So the yellow floor jack, work in process with that piece there, which is 6-gauge wire, or just to get a hold of it and to adjust it like so. 1/2-inch water pipe. This old spare socket I had among a box of them I've got that I use for miscellaneous reasons, and some box steel. So far, so good. And in time, I am going to bring you a video with some old school, semi-old school alternators. Swap Meet Car Show, Springfield, Ohio. I need this one here in particular, I think it is. Let me roll this over, just give you an idea. All the old school guys going to recognize and remember these type were an external voltage regulator. And this one is a newer one. This one is from 69 back to 60. I gotta look up the info on that, but I think that's a 10-year span that these alternators worked on, because I had a 66 El Camino, had the same type on it. And for the newer one, because I had a 72 Chevelle with the external voltage regulator. And that's how this one looks on the back. I'll have to bounce a little bit, I think, and maybe not. Now you see the big difference. I'll explain all this to you at a later date. I'm going to do a starter thing too, old and newer starters and indirect drive starters. Yep, it rolls off, but no harm done. No biggie. So on that note, that is all for now. Everyone stay safe, be healthy, be blessed, and like, subscribe, and notification button. Appreciate everyone that subscribed, and more new videos coming up. It's been a while, I know. And once it gets too cold, my videos will primarily stop, except for written info from the internet and what I know in the cold weather. So on that note, spread the word, like, subscribe, notification button. So have a great one, keep the wrenches turning, have fun, and be safe. Thanks a lot, everyone. Bye.